Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight, this afternoon, we are watching and reacting to United States versus Canada in an international friendly. Estados Unidos contra Canadá en la Amistoso Internacional. Canada versus the USA at Children's Mercy Park as we speak, or is about to start as we speak. Two teams who have had absolutely opposite copas, absolutely opposite times. Canada went to the semifinals. The USA choked. Suffice it to say, Mauricio Pochettino is not coaching as we speak, hasn't even been ratified as the manager. It is Mikey Varas tonight. And for the next game in the window, it's Mikey Varas. Starting 11s are as follows before we get the anthems. For the USA, in goal, we got Patrick Schulte. The back four, Christopher Lund, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Joe Scally. The midfield three of Brennan Aronson. Yunus Musa, Johnny Cardoso. The front three of Malik Tillman, Falarin Balogun, Christian Pulisic for the USA. For Canada, in goal, Maxime Crepeau. The back four of Alistair Johnston, Derek Cornelius, Moise Bombito, Alphonso Davies. Defensive midfield two of Matthew Chouanier, Steven Eustachio. The attacking midfield three of Ali Ahmed, Jonathan David, Jacob Schaffelberg, and Kyle Larin up top for Canada. Maximum Crepeau. I hope he plays that ball. You see France versus Italy. It's not a derby. It's not a derby, but I didn't watch it because I thought France would kick Italy's ass. I missed a good game, turns out. I hate it. Boy, it is what it is. Asked you if Poch had any influence on this lineup. I don't think so. I really don't. I think Mikey Varas made the call, to be honest. Cardozo's in because Tyler Adams is hurt. Christopher Lund, that kind of came out of nowhere. Schulte in goal. I mean, Matt Turner ain't playing right now. But yeah, I'm happy to see Schulte getting a start. We'll see. I think the USA isn't playing with their best team. They have everybody in there. Johnny Cardozo, honestly, at this point is better than Tyler Adams in my book, to be honest. Just sent you a message. Well, I answered it right here. Good for you. How we doing, Adam? On stream when you answered. Says, let's go USA. How we doing, Alex? How we doing, Red Bull Insider? Honestly, so what do you call USA versus Mexico? What do you call that? Lol. I'll be watching on Peacock, Telemundo. I could watch on TNT, but how you doing, Sean? You don't think Mexico-USA isn't a derby. You don't think it's a derby. A Clasico is the same thing as a derby. Yet again, a tree fell down at my practice. Damn, Sean. Clasico, derby, same thing. What channel's the game? It's on TBS, not TNT. Oh, my bad. It's TBS. TNT is the next game. It's on TBS, Telemundo, in Spanish. One Soccer in Canada, HBO Max, and Peacock, if you want to stream it that way, which is how I am. What channel's the game? Well, I finished that question out too. 254. I figured they would. It's League B. Acting like England wouldn't win. Then again, Heimir Hallgrimsson has beaten England before, but he didn't do it today. Oh yeah, Heimir Hallgrimsson went to Ireland, didn't you know? 11 minutes to kick off. So, 3:05. Wait, is that red pants? Is the USA wearing red pants? That's pretty cool. I would agree with that to a certain extent. We'll be live for this game. We will review this game once it's over. Then, (9:30) Mississippi State versus Arizona State, or Mississippi State at Arizona State live, and then review once that's over. So we'll see. Would you ran if they lose? If they get their ass kicked, yeah. If it's like 4-0, yeah, I would. If it's like 1-0, it depends. It depends on how. This isn't 100% ran if they lose. Be happy if, I mean, of course, I'll be happy if they win. But Mexico's the one where I will rant. I don't give a shit. If we lose, I'm ranting. I do not care. I don't care how it went. I don't care the context. I don't. USA's missing big players. Serginho Dest, you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Christopher Lund, he might be a good player. Matt Turner honestly sucks right now. He ain't getting any run out. Tyler Adams compared to Cardoso, it's a wash. I guess Kansas University, KU, is on the road today, I guess. McKinney, Aronson, okay, fair enough. Now, you might have a point there. Gio Reyna's out, fair enough. Sure the game is right now. It starts at 3:05's kickoff. $10 minutes at 2:55, so Reyna's out, so Cal replaced him. On the bench, he didn't start. You could say Aronson and Tillman basically replaced him. KU's at Illinois tonight. Chiefs played Thursday. I know, but KU's playing at Children's Mercy Park for their first 4 home games or whatever. They could play at a lower.com field. Oh, wait, but Columbus Crew are playing at home tonight. Coach N took John Tolkien's number. You're wrong. Well, there that is. Teams are about to walk out. Texas beat Michigan. I'm not surprised. Texas is supposed to be somewhat good. And Michigan, well, fair. 40 matches against these two teams. USA 17 wins, Canada 11 wins, 12 draws. Prime Reyna. Canada wearing their white kits. Teams are walking out. The last time Canada was at this stadium, they won over Peru. Last time the USA was at this stadium, they drew 0-0 to Uruguay. Keylor Herrera, the referee tonight. Well, I mean, they pretty much have to play each other considering there's barely anybody to play against. Yeah, they're bad. Here we go. The Canadian National Anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. There we go. United States anthem is next. Kickoff yet? They said 3:05's the kickoff, so 4 minutes. Still got to play the U.S. anthem and shake hands and all that, but they just played the Canadian anthem. Rangel, Santi, and Romo starts. Not anymore. They stopped wearing the black jerseys. The black jerseys are done. There's not a black third kit in this new era. It's just red and white. So, no. Then again, the last black jerseys they wore for like half a year weren't as lucky as the one that I have because it was a different template than they brought these out. So maybe it wasn't lucky anyway. I don't know. Maybe the business black jerseys 2.0 weren't as lucky as the first. And probably that fever was broken when they got their ass kicked by Croatia wearing the 1.0s anyway. So who knows? 3-1 Netherlands, by the way. Who are they playing? Rangel, Santi, and Romo starts for Mexico against New Zealand. That makes sense. Romo can't screw that up, can he? I'm happy. I'm very happy with it. I feel like they should have won bronze. I think they really screwed up finishing fourth. They shouldn't have let Suarez get in behind. And by the way, I think that was Suarez's last Uruguay goal. I think I'm not wrong, I don't think. I think Suarez's last Uruguay goal came against Canada. Because he just retired yesterday from Uruguay, so hey, you'll always have that, I guess. I guess you'll always have that. But I thought Canada played pretty well at Copa. I was very happy with the Davies penalty miss made me mad. I think it made all of us mad. Schulte in goal, the back four, Christopher Lund, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Joe Scally for the USA, of course. Tillman, Musa, Cardoso in the midfield. The striker, or the front three, Pulisic, Balogun, Aronson. Yeah, they're our best players, but missing penalties wasn't so good. Crepeau in goal. The back four of Davies, Bombito, Cornelius, Johnston. Yeah, the stadium does look a bit empty. Chouanier, Eustachio, Ahmed. And the front three, Schaffelberg, Jonathan David, Kyle Aaron. Score prediction, 2-1 Canada. 2-1 Canada. I'm going with how Jesse Marsh had it. I think Luis Suarez will stay in MLS, yes. Coin toss. Davies is the best left back in the world. I don't think a penalty miss changes that. Now, Eustáquio over Rice, that might be a bit, I don't know. That might be a bit crazy, but I still stand with it. I'll admit that one might be a bit crazy, but yeah. Yeah, I do. Right now? All time, no. Right now? Who else? Who else? If Davies is playing at his best, he's the best in the world. That was funny. I say conference semifinals at best. They could get hot, conference semifinals. The most biased opinion ever. Fair enough. I don't. Because they got to play friendly somehow. This ain't Canada. They have money. And we are off. Canada kicks off, and they're going to go straight forward. Hey, I respect it. Okay. Brings it down. Jonathan David plays it through. Oh, no, it's Ali Ahmed. Jonathan David wears 10 now. Yep. Davies is better than Wan-Bissaka. Yes. I say Canada. Yeah. David changed his number. I see 20 in a Canadian shirt. I think Jonathan David. Hell no. Cross in. Header. Oh. I'm surprised I won. Okay, that's a drop ball. Yeah, honestly. I know. I saw. Last time these two teams played at this stadium, here we go. Playing forward, it's 1:30. 2 draws, 4 losses, 2 wins for USA in extra or regular time. That's there we land. Vitali. USA playing forward, 2 minutes in. Nice defensive play. Goes down, free kick for Canada. Good defensive play by Bombito. Lovely. There we land. 3 minutes in. Over the top. Headed away. Honestly, respect Balogun more than anyone else in the USMNT. Why, Felix? Why? That's actually interesting. Yes. Yes, they will. I think defensively he is pretty solid. Good leader. Very pacey. Can finish once he gets forward. I think he has a lot of intangibles that others don't, so as well. Did he play well at Bayern last year? No. Does he want to be there? No. Over the top. Shot! Saved by Schulte! What a save by Schulte. Jonathan David takes the shot. Won at the Copa. I didn't think he was at the Copa. Throw in for Canada. No, corner. Corner for Canada. What a save by Schulte, though. That was pretty good. 4 minutes in. 0-0. 0-0. Cross in. Save by Schulte. Honestly, he's given more reasons to respect the U.S. games than anyone else since he committed to them. 5 minutes in. Where's Cavallini? Still in Mexico where he should be. If Jesse Marsh called up Mr. Fubar, I would scream. Hell no. Leave Mr. Fubar in Mexico. Cavallini's injured. Well, yeah, he's still in Mexico, I guess. I wasn't wrong. I know the U.S. has better players than Balogun on paper, but they haven't brought those qualities to international games recently. I don't care about the clubs one way or the other. Jonathan David. David to cross in. Header. Brought down, shot. Wide. Goes behind the net. But Canada, Davies put it past the post. I left for 5 seconds and I heard you scream from my kitchen. Well, welcome to the show. I don't know why you're surprised. I don't know why you're surprised. Much better than Laren. Tanny Louis is better than Laren. That's a low bar to clear, but I trust Tanny Louis to score against bigger competition than Lucas Cavallini. I've seen enough Cavallini games to know. All he could score against is freaking... He is the Canadian version of Jesus Ferreira. Let's just put it like that. Cross in. He only scores against minnows. And that one penalty against Japan, but it was a penalty. But it was one penalty. 7 minutes in, 0-0, 0-0. But he did score against Japan. I don't care how good he is in Mexico. This has been part of the thing. He's good in Liga MX. He doesn't do nothing for Canada. It's always been this way. Unless they're playing minnows. Unless they're playing Haiti. Unless they're playing even Jamaica. That's about as high as he could go, and that's still a 50% hit rate. Things can change. He's been doing this for years. Good in Mexico. Not good enough for Canada. I've just been saying Alphonso Davies, Rory. When he's better, we should give Theo Bayer a real shot as a forward. Now he's at Auxerre. Should Madrid get Davies? Yes, they should. Liga MX is overrated at this stage. Exactly. Exactly. Pulisic playing forward. Lund. That's going to go out for a goal kick for Crepeau. Hasn't really had to do anything yet. Davies or David. I mean, they play two whole different positions. I mean, who do I like better? Alphonso Davies by a hair. And only one goal. Oh, you're talking about club and country. Yeah, because he doesn't have the country record. All the country goals, there's only one that matters. That's the Japan penalty. Canada playing forward. Cross in. That's going to go out for a goal kick. David and Laren have more. I think he was adding in club goals. Ninth minute. So far, so good, I think. I'm happy with the performance. Nice tackle, Ballister Johnston. Nice tackle there. Well, it's real sugar, so there you go. Oh, by the way, just so you know, with that Jamaican versus Cuban over, we're good. We're good. Nothing. Certain somebody didn't listen or barely didn't listen about taking the over in that game. We're good. We're good. We're good, by the way, just so you know. We're good, just so you know. Was like this close to listening, though. But little hunch. Don't tell anybody who actually matters to you how to bet. That might be the overthinking, though. I don't know. Manifesting in a different way. I don't know. I don't know. 11th minute. TFC or Canada men's national team? TFC. But normally, clip that. th minute. You didn't clip it last night when I was sweating that damn over. Definitely. But you're going to clip it now. Okay, good. Okay. I was saying the same thing last night when I was sweating that over because I thought they listened. Now you're okay. But you want to clip it now. He said clip that. I just said don't tell anybody special to you how to bet. So I'm guessing it's that little diatribe. But hey, everything's okay. So, whatever. 12th minute. And no, I said nothing of the Canada game. Trust me, I did not. I said nothing of the Canada game or Mississippi State for that matter. Jesse Marsh is sitting on that water cooler. He's doing a Bielsa. The two former Leeds managers. Trust me, because I did say that if I bet last night, it would have been Packers money line, Jordan Love 3 touchdowns, Jamaica, Cuba over, Jamaica money line, Honduras money line, Honduras, Trinidad, both teams to score. If I did bet last night, I only would have got one of those. And that was the Honduras money line. Yeah, I would have had a bad beat last night too. So you know what? If I did, I would have had a bad beat. So let's just 45 Georgia, Tennessee Tech 0. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm not surprised, but Jesus Christ. 13th minute, 0-0, settle. No, they will not. El Vasco's not good enough, and that team sucks anyway. They're going to still suck, I hate to tell you. Vasco will not change anything. They will still suck. I'm glad Jordan Love ain't out for the rest of the season. That would suck if he was out for the season. But it's not ACL, so what's the quote of the day? Never tell a special somebody to bet or how to bet. Never do it. Never do it. It's not smart. When something's going good, you don't want to ruin it with stupid things. Just advice. Yeah, just some advice. Just some advice. Especially when you're the expert in a certain backwoods confederation and you look like a jackass for saying the game was going to go over. When they know you're an expert in a certain backwoods confederation. And you call a game and say, oh, you know what? Jamaica's going over. And you look like a jackass. I wouldn't do that. Nothing. It's still 0-0. 15th minute. 3-2. Honestly, at this point, we need him, though. I'm not going to lie. We need a striker. I wouldn't complain, actually. If he brought his league form to Toronto, I wouldn't complain. I actually would. 15th minute, I actually wouldn't. 0-0. Johnston, cross in. I mean, shot wide. Oh, Stockio drives it wide. Damn it. I mean, yeah, it feels like they are preying on people who have addictive personalities, but hey, if you win, you beat the house. It's easy money, right? It's easy money if you beat the house. You just got to know when to stop. There's a reason I don't bet much. It's the same reason why I barely drink. I know I have an addictive personality. If I get going, I'm going to fall off pretty damn quickly. That's why I give my bets. I don't bet, or I barely bet, but I do give you what. The difference is y'all, well, one, this is my channel. Second of all, worst that's going to happen if you're pissed off at me for getting a bet wrong for you is you unsubscribe. I mean, Jonathan David plays it through. Schaffelberg, goal! Jacob Schaffelberg scores for Canada. 1-0. What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! I was talking about CONCACAF. I was saying because it's a small confederation, even though I love it. Whatever. Jacob Schaffelberg scores. What a shot. David plays it on. Jacob Schaffelberg scores for Canada. Slots it past Schulte. What a goal. Yeah. 16th, 17th minute. 0-1. 0-1. Beautiful, beautiful. I actually agree. No, I'm not. If I drank more than once a year, I probably would be. If I drank more than twice a year, I probably would be because I have an addictive personality. I don't trust myself to not become an alcoholic if I drink too much. But no, I am not because I only drink once a year on New Year's Eve. So no, I'm not addicted to alcohol. I'm not. Shaft does it again. Canada scores. Shaffy, good player. That shouldn't have been a goal. It was onside. What are you talking about? 18th minute, 1-0. I am not Alexi Vega. Stop. Because Nashville sucks. That's why. Nashville sucks this year. Think I'm wrong. Ask Free Capital. They suck this year. But what a goal for Jacob Schaffelberg. Kai Havertz penalty scored 5. Did you not listen to me? Did you not listen to me? '20th minute. As I said, if I drink more than twice a year, I'm afraid I fall off the wagon pretty quickly. And become a drunkard. Because I know I have an addictive personality. If it was certain I'd be a fun drunk, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with it. But it's a 50-50 shot that I'm a fun drunk or an asshole drunk. I don't know which one. I frankly don't want to find out, to be honest. I don't want to find out, to be honest. Like, if it was a 100% shot I was a fun drunk, maybe I wouldn't care so much. Maybe I wouldn't be so worried. What's happening to Hungary? I haven't seen. 1-0 Canada. And besides, I wish we lead, not y'all. I'm happy Canada has the lead. What a team, baby. But trust me, if Toronto FC didn't make me... Oh, it's the There We Land kid. Okay, I see. It's the There We Land kid. Okay. What a team. Hey, we're winning. But trust me, if I'm not an alcoholic yet, if there was anything that was going to make me an alcoholic, it was last year's Toronto FC season. And I'm still straight edge. So, yeah, I missed the boat, right? I missed the boat. Trust me, I will not be an alcoholic. If Toronto FC couldn't drive me to alcoholism last year, I think I'll be fine. I think I will not be an alcoholic ever. Nothing could be that bad. Nothing could be that bad. 22nd minute. You mean weed? Shot! Wide! Man, Pulisic missed that wide. Seriously, how do you miss that, though? Pulisic, you're better than that. Dude, you're better than that. Yeah, I know how you feel about that. I know how you feel about that. How do you push that wide? 22nd minute, 1-0 Canada. Rest my case about Balogun. Yeah, Balogun was right there, too. He was right there. '24th minute. Water break. Yeah, that's a good time. Crepeau did nothing. No. He did do nothing there. He did nothing there. Canada leads 1-0. Balogun would have missed that. You're wrong. Netherlands 3-2 Bosnia Herzegovina. Edin Dzeko. Wait, Edin Dzeko still playing for the national team? What? Canada cooking. I agree. Canada is here, baby. Jesse Marsh is going to own the U.S. All the teams I follow suck this season. Nashville, America, and United. They do. Dzeko's playing for the national team. Yeah, that was my... Oh, Richie Larea is about to come on. Richie! Let's go, Richie! Honestly, give it to him now. If he wins this game, give it to him now. I don't care. I know the laws. I know. Just give it to him now. He's already turned Canadian. Give it to him now. Bombito, that'll be a goal kick for Crepeau. If he wins this game, give it to him. I don't care about the Mexico game. He wants to beat the USA. He wants to make a point. He's already turned full Canadian. Let him have it. Let him have it. Sometimes Richie Larea is on for Alistair Johnston. Richie. Let's go, Richie. Richie picks it up. Come on, Richie. There we go. Brought down. Ooh. Yeah, it's a Mexican Coke. Real sugar, you know? Quote of the day. There we land. Yes. I think they will. Yes. Give it a few years after beating the U.S. We'll have march and press conferences about how it's just like some obscure War of 1812 battle. Hey, that's my thing. Hey, that's my thing. Hey, don't let him steal my thing. Talking about war history. That's my thing. That's the Pirates thing. That's not his. Talk about random war history. That's my thing. It's my thing. It's my thing. I didn't say it was better than average. I mean, he's a good player, but I didn't say anything but let's go, Richie. What? I didn't say anything more than that. 26th minute. 1-0 Canada. 0-1. Oh, Crepeau. Oh. Luckily, he got that one away. I'm like, ooh. 45-0. There you go. It will be if they get it done. It will be if they get it done. I don't know. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Personally, cross in, header. I'm more partial to Blackbeard and Calico Jack, personally. But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean isn't bad. But I'm more partial to Blackbeard and Calico Jack. 4-0 Belize. Germany 5, Hungarians 0. There you go. I'm just saying. Over the top. Ooh. In through. Canada crosses in. That's going to go out for Canadian throw. That'll make Daniel happy. America's in 12th place. How they manage that? By sucking. It's okay to laugh, Ryan. TFC have had their days. I think I've definitely laughed more than I was angry. Trust me, I know how to self-deprecate. You're talking to the king of that. When have I not? Trust me, you're talking to the king of that. I mean, I know the time and place, but you're talking to the king of that. MLS action today. Columbus Crew has a game in hand for today. Who they play? Seattle Sounders. Columbus should win. 29th minute. Speaking of Nashville, September 15th is the IndyCar race in Nashville, which IndyCar is just a bastardized version, a bastardized American version of F1. Why don't you watch the real thing? How about you just watch the real thing? How about that? If you're going to watch open-wheeled racing, just watch F1. Like, why are you watching the American bastardized version? That's what IndyCar is. It is the American bastardized version of F1. Hell, you throw Sonoda in there, he'd win every race. I cannot touch the crossbar. No. No, I cannot. I can't really jump even that high to touch the crossbar. Foul? No, advantage play. Canada playing forward. And Jonathan David stutter steps it. That's going to be a free kick for Canada. Screw F1. NASCAR is awesome. I like both. As you know, I like both. I got into F1, then NASCAR showed their race hub on FS2 at the time I was getting into F1, and then the redneck genes kicked in, so I like both. So, you could like both, frankly. I like both. Eustachio plays it on. Over the top. Header. Ooh, out for a goal kick. I am a redneck, so there you go. It ain't hard to act like a redneck when you are one. When you are one, so. Smaller goals, I bet. Smaller goals, I bet. See, the thing about me is my shortness, my legs are long. Because aren't you 5'6"? Okay, I've never tried to touch the crossbar, okay? I've never tried to. Big goal. I mean, if I got on my tippy toes, I probably could. But, you know, okay, so I guess if you could, I could too. But definitely with my height, it's my legs that, it's weird is that I'm short, but my legs look pretty long for a short dude. Kyle Laren shot! What a reflex save by Patrick Schulte. Just jump a little. Well, there you go. See, I thought you said from a standing position. I thought you meant from a standing position, but yeah, if I jumped. Old Laren was there for a second right there. But Schulte made a good reflex save. But good play by Laren. See, if you could just do that more, that would be great. That would be great. Come on, that would be great. I have no brother or sister for that matter. Now, I do have a cousin who's like 7 foot tall, who's younger than me. Just so you know. Like, I do have a cousin who is tall as fuck, who is younger than me. Doesn't hurt him that his dad is really tall too, and his mother is the tallest of my mother's siblings. So that definitely helps. But BKL's been here for the whole time. He's a day one. He's a day one. That's why. He's a day one. That's a sad joke. It really is. Corner. Brother BKL's a day one. I won't have you. He's a day one. He's been here since day one. Don't talk down on him. Schaffelberg. I think he's got an Android, though. That's probably why he has the weird font. You can't do that on Apple, so I guess he has an Android. Canada beating USA. Looks like USA's washed. I'm having fun right now. Cross in. Saved by Schulte. I'm feeling good. Sean, why are you starting beef? 34th minute. Android 2. I stand 10 toes down for my people. I stand 10 toes down for my people. Just know that. Eh. 2019, 2020's day one to me. Eh. I'm so Pacific, like an oasis of calm. And they're not playing. Half of it's not playing. 35th minute. You like the Big Stepper song? Yeah. Yeah, I do. "35th minute. I'm feeling good. Like Elias Manuel's shots. No, he puts them over. What are you talking about? He puts them over, not off the crossbar. He puts them over. You'd have to touch Rose Ed. If you want to touch where Elias Manuel's shots go, you'd have to touch Rose Ed. You'd have to touch Rose Ed. Over the top, headed away. Problem with the U.S. is they're overhyped at home and overbashed over abroad. Probably creates a pretty weird atmosphere at the stadium. Well, if they have, I think with Pochettino, they'll be less overhyped. But it sucks because Greg Berhalter was the manager for 6 years. Or 5, but who's counting? Who thought that was a good idea? If we could go to Pence with Uruguay, we could sure beat the USA. Well, it looks like Canada's absolutely cruising. They sure did. Strange that not many homegrown players get to be national team players for the United States. Because MLS isn't good enough. Blame Jurgen Klinsmann for that one. Because that's really who started it. Davies. That's honestly who started it. 37th minute. Probably not me because I play midfielder now and need to be fast. Oh, yeah, you did just turn into a midfielder. Yeah, you did. 37th minute. Left back into the midfield. Yeah, left backs are also fast. He's already got the pace. Well, at least I would hope so. Like Richie Larea used to play. It's actually funny. Richie Larea used to play midfield, then became an outside back. He was a midfielder at Orlando, then he became an outside back in Toronto. I bet you don't remember that. I do. I bet you don't remember that. I do. Mississippi State's the one that starts at 9:30. There's a reason I could do both. There's enough time in between where I could just recoup the bearings and eat. So there you go. There's that. Thoughts on this game so far? Canada's winning 1-0. They're playing well. They're defending. They've defended very well. They've pushed the ball forward. The USA really haven't shown anything, to be honest. Like, the USA have been milquetoast. Like, I haven't seen anything out of the USA at all. Canada's taken all the initiative in this match. I've not seen anything out of the USA. That's going to go wide. Stay in, though. It does stay in. Canada's still on the ball. Eustachio. Like, Canada legit is bossing the USA. Like, they are legit bossing them. David. Like, no joke. I think shot wide. Legitimately. I'm wearing a Mississippi State jersey tonight. It's like 3 football jerseys, 1 baseball jersey, 3 T-shirts. I don't think I'll get another jersey this year with how they look, but form is more important. Yes, the form of how a player is playing is more important. Damn. Hopefully it's not too hot. Sean's the one who plays left back, not me. If I played, I'd play midfield or on the wing. Left wing, but I would play on the wing or play center attacking mid. Mexico wins 3-1 over New Zealand, but they win pretty easily. I don't see them losing that. Then Canada beats Mexico at Jerry World. Cross in. Good clearance. Crepeau grabs it. 40th minute. What a strong half by Canada. I'm too short to be a striker. I'll play cam. I'll play center attacking mid or left wing. I'm not playing striker. Too short to be striker. Or center back. Or goalkeeper. Be a goal kick for Crepeau. '40th minute. Haven't heard it, but good on Brandon. On turf, but it's in Pennsylvania. On turf at 3 p.m. Yeah, that's hell. Your feet going to get baked like a potato. Instead of being encased in tinfoil, it's encased in plastic. From the shoe and the field. 41st minute. Yeah, that's fun. 41st minute. Hey, maybe Liverpool could get you on a freaking inhaler. It's like every Liverpool player has an inhaler. I saw. See, I move the chess pieces. I don't play chess. Okay? I move the chess pieces on the board. I'm not a chess piece. Yeah, it's better. I move the pieces. I'm not a piece on the board. 42nd minute. He's done what he had to do. Yeah, I agree, but Copa was a lot better for him. Playing forward. 42nd minute. Shot. Oh, shot. Oh, cleared. As I said, I saw. Good. Because again, it's turf at the end of summer. Is the Pope Catholic? I think you know the answer. Is the Pope Catholic? I think you know the answer. I probably could outplay Owusu, though. I won't lie. At least brain-wise, header. At least like football IQ, I could outplay Owusu. You got a point, though. Probably couldn't be prime Messi, but could outplay Owusu. But is the Pope Catholic? Come on. Is the Pope Catholic? The one video game I want as a remake of the most would be the old Chess Master with all its persona. With actual bio you could play against. I actually have the old Chess Master. The SNES game. I have that. No joke. I have that game. I have the cartridge. No joke. Hey, it's an interim manager. That doesn't make things better. Canada are moving the ball so well. They figured it out. Even better than Copa, to be honest. Is it cold outside? No, it's 72 degrees. It's not cold. It's pretty. That's actually cool. It's not cold, but it's not hot. You know, it's perfect. It's just right. Shout out to Goldilocks. Mr. Beast told Ronaldo Messi is the GOAT on a video in response to Ronaldo telling him he's going to surpass him in subs. You know what? Yeah, let's go, Ronaldo. Yeah. I already wanted Ronaldo to overtake Mr. Beast, but I certainly do now. Shouldn't take much, though. 45th minute. Shouldn't take much, though. Playing forward. Kyle Larin making the run. Top of the box. Davies, 1 minute of stoppage time. Canada has the lead. 0-1. 0-1. I don't know. Felix is still here. I can. I agree. This is why you should have hired Jesse Marsh instead of Berhalter. But you know what? Good job being stupid, USA. You're awesome for that. Thank you. Because if you were smart, we'd be stuck with some Frank Yallop type guy. Or the return of Octavio Zambrano, who wasn't that bad, but John Herman would definitely have slandered him again. 10 seconds to go. Vivo USA. 0-1 Canada. That's all I got to say. Jonathan David plays it on. Header save by Schulte. And it's halftime. Should be halftime. And there you go. Halftime is 0-1. 0-1. Canada. Jacob Schaffelberg with a leading goal. Canada leads. I have a little bit longer than you with the warm weather, but a little bit. I would do a mile high. Thank you. But Canada leads 1-0. 45 minutes down, 45 to go. Canada's beating the USA. Who would have thought? Well, I did. Who am I kidding? I would have thought. But there it is. Go Broncos, go Jags. They should both. I think they should both win tomorrow. Exactly. Skull Buffs. I don't support Mazatlan. Yeah, why would you want a plastic team's jersey unless you support that plastic team? Hey, you know what? If that was his master plan, good for him. Good for him. The one where you call me your favorite streamer? Thank you. I already did. Never mind, got deleted. They're telling us to stick to hockey. Yeah. More like maybe the USA should stick to hockey. You know Austin Matthews is American, right? The best player in the NHL right now is American. Playing in Toronto, but he is American. From Arizona. Weirdly enough. Austin Matthews, hey, maybe you should be the ones to stick to hockey. You have the best player in NHL. He's from America. No, Austin Matthews is better than McDavid. He's better than McDavid. No, Austin Matthews is better than Connor McDavid. No, we're not. We're not. We're no, we're not. Nope. Never, because Arizona left to Utah. Barkov, really? Sasha Barkov, really? We're going to throw him in there. Like, you could throw McKinnon in there. McDavid, but Sasha Barkov. What? He does not deserve to be spoken of in the same breath as Austin Matthews. Not even Mitch Marner. He doesn't even deserve to be spoken the same breath as Mitch Marner, let alone Austin Matthews. That's so biased. Hockey, internationally, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were the favorite. But fair enough, but with that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. 45 more minutes to go. Canada's leading 0-1. 0-1. Sit tight. Back for the stats of the half. Okay, you know what? That's awesome. Well, okay, hold on. We're really calling the current Canada uniforms bottom of the barrel? They're more creative than the USA jerseys. We're really talking about, now this is bottom of the barrel. I won't lie. It's boring. The black jerseys, the black jersey that I have, you know what? It's cool because it has history, but it's boring. You're talking about the ones that Canada are wearing right now. Bottom of the barrel. It's more creative than the USA's jerseys. 10. Good. I know. It's awesome. Seems like yes. With that being said, yes, Owuzu's finished. With that being said, stats to have 55% possession to 45% possession, 1 shot to 11, 0 shots on goal to 5, 240 accurate passes, 90% to 187, 88%, 7 fouls to 7, 0 corners to 5, 1 shot to 11, 0 shots on goal to 5, 268 passes to 213, 90% pass accuracy to 88. We have 7 throws to 7, 0 offside to 1, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0. Nil 1 at the half. 0-1 Canada. Canada, they're playing pretty damn good. They're dominating the USA. They're actually bossing the USA on US soil. They're actually bossing the USA. No joke. Like, this is actually a dominant performance. I mean, defensively solid. Forward, Canada's had way more chances. The USA's done nothing. They're letting themselves get owned. The USA are letting themselves get owned. Getting bossed. They're letting themselves get bossed. That's the worst part. Canada is absolutely dominating the USA. And they're just allowed to just dominate this game. I mean, the USA should have more heart. No joke. Where's the heart? Where's the fight? Where's the will? It's not there. I know it's an interim coach, but it kind of makes me worried about Poch. Will he be able to fix the heart? I don't know. Maybe Berhalter wasn't exactly the problem, or maybe he wasn't all of the problem. Maybe the fact that Canada, or not Canada, the USA just doesn't have heart. Maybe that's also part of the problem. Truthfully, probably not. No. I'm not saying I'd be horrible, but I'm not saying I'd cook them. It'd probably be 60-40 somewhat. It does look good. We're straight up going Mississippi State. No double Watchalong, or double of the time. Why not? Because of my personal rooting interests. Do you want me to suffer? Not exactly, no. But my personal rooting interests, well, Mississippi State's playing. It's college football season. They're going to have a good season, so there it is. It was nice to see Julia debut in NXT. Her versus Roxanne Perez is going to be a good match. Great wrestler, Julia, in the ring. But good debut. 45 more minutes left in this game. The USA doesn't know how to play out properly under pressure. I agree with that. Just realized there's a chance Shedeur gets drafted to the Giants. I'd hate that for him. I won't lie. No. Because I still think Poch's USA is going to be better than whatever Mikey Varas is doing today. So, no, I still think they'll lose. And the seeding will probably have them play the USA in the semifinals. So, I still think USA will beat Mexico or Jamaica. 48-3, Georgia full time. I'm sticking with Mississippi State. I'm sticking with straight up Mississippi State. Right now, yes. Second half's about to start. Hey, I don't want that. I want the Steelers to have a good season. I don't know what the Steelers did to you, Isaiah, but no, I do not want that. I want the Steelers to have a good season. I'm not saying 17-0. Like maybe what, 10-7? I mean, I'll be rooting for them every week. I want Shedeur in Pittsburgh. I want Dak Prescott in Pittsburgh. So, I said straight up Mississippi State. I'm sticking with it. Anything but Vegas and Tennessee. I'd rather have Dak Prescott in Pittsburgh, frankly. Second half about to start. USA to kick off. We're already decided, so. No fan service. Is Pulisic playing? Yes, he started. That game was bullcrap. That's 4 hours I'm never getting back. Oh, the Michigan-Texas game, under 2.5? I don't know. Canada's playing well. I don't know. Free kick for Canada. Yep, there we go. This might go over. Free kick here. Pulisic probably going to cry to the ref again. Did Mississippi State win? They haven't played yet. They're playing at 9:30. No, but I'm only rooting for Canada. I'm straight up rooting for Canada. That was an amazing game. They are. Throw in for USA. Pretty calm game last year, yeah. Colorado versus CSU was such a good game last year. Game after this, Mississippi State versus Arizona State, or Mississippi State at Arizona State at 9:30. So I'll do the review for this game, and then I'll be back for State versus Arizona State at 9:30, and then I'll review that once that's over. Shot over the bar. 48th minute. 0-1, 0-1. Spread is Arizona State minus 5.5. That is delusional. Mississippi State will cover. Mississippi State will win, but they're going to cover the spread. Shit. The spread is Arizona State minus 5.5. You really want me to bet this game? I will legit bet the Mississippi State money line. What would be your one obscure but actually key battle in North American history that people should know more? Oof. Let's see. For me, oof, that's it doesn't feel. I would say the War of 1812 was definitely plays it back, shot, save. Maxime Crepeau makes a save. War of 1812 is just a really obscure war in itself. I mean, yeah, everything stayed the same, but to me, like, the War of 1812 is just, it doesn't get the shine that other wars do. I know you asked for a battle, but maybe because everything stayed the same, but it was really a Revolutionary War rematch, really. But you talk about Vietnam, they talk about World War I and II, they talk about the Revolutionary War, they talk about the Spanish-American War. But for some reason, the War of 1812 doesn't really get talked about. And I don't understand it, really. Like, I really don't understand it. It's an interesting war, like, overall. Like, maybe it's because everything just went back to pre-war. French-Indian War, that's, people talk about that. But for me, like, the War of 1812 should be talked about more. Like, there's not enough content about it compared to other wars that the U.S. was in, or even outside of the U.S. I think it's a very under-talked about war. Save. Shot over the bar, 50th minute. Colorado versus CSU next week. So, I know you were looking for a battle, but again, that's just... I mean, you hear about the World Wars, you hear about the Civil War, you hear about everything. French and Indian War, Spanish-American War, Revolutionary. You hear about all of these. War of 1812, maybe it's the way it ended. The fact that nothing changed. It just all went back to pre-1812 situations. Maybe that's what it is, 51st minute. But there's a lot of things to talk about in that war. "52nd minute, Davies went down. Lake Champlain, the 1812 war. Yep. With Napa, the Brits concentrating on them. The U.S. were in deep shit when no means stopped the army coming down from Montreal and land. Yep. Exactly. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's definitely a good battle. But again, from the War of 1812, exactly. But yeah, it was life or death. that battle was life or death for certain. If they lost, they were already in deep shit. They would have been in more deep shit if they lost. Especially in the British fleet at Lake Champlain, cut their supply lines, forced them to march back north, closing the window of opportunity. The Brits had to punish the U.S. Did Johnson get injured? Yep. But again, that definitely was some that turned the tide for sure. Plattsburgh, New York. '53rd minute. Cornelius is down. 11, and it was 6,354 U.S. soldiers versus 11,000 British and Canada soldiers. There was only 2,651 fit to fight out of the U.S. there. I don't think the Brits wanted to undo the American Revolutionary War or anything, but there would have been consequences for the USA. Exactly. If that battle went the Brits' way, things would not have went back to just pre-1812. I think that was probably the moment, definitely. That was probably the moment that made sure that de jure went back to pre-1812. So, yeah, I agree. Cornelius is down. I agree, frankly. But again, they're definitely the War of 1812 is a very underrated war. Probably ceding a good chunk of the Midwest for a Native American state under Brit protection, losing a chunk of Maine, commercial concessions, maybe even the secessionist New England. Yep. It definitely would have been better. If the Brits won, it definitely would have been better for the Native Americans. It definitely would have been. It definitely would have been. Definitely would have been. Probably in the end, but well, I don't know. Or well, you would think maybe possible, but then again, you could also have a residential schools problem in the USA as well if they won. So I don't know. My soapbox about it is Jackson stole New Orleans glories that belonged to McDonough and sailors on Lake Champlain. Yeah, yeah. Stop dodging the questions. You didn't answer any. I think everybody would. I think everybody would go back in time if they could to kill Mustache Man. I think everybody would. You'd be crazy not to. But if you want the answer, yes, I would go back in time to off Mustache Man. You want the answer. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be smart. There's some questions that don't need to be answered. Sergeant or ride-in for Balagan? I'd go Haji Wright. Mile high air is like smoking. Well, yeah, I mean, Colorado's known for weed. Probably is. Canada playing forward. Goes down. David, goal. Jonathan David scores. Canada, 2-0. Let's go. Jonathan David scores. Puts in the rebound. Slots it home. Top bins. And there you go. That should be enough. Jonathan David. '57th minute. Ahmed plays it on. Jonathan David cuts it back to Laren. Tackled away from him, but it lands to David, and he top bins it. 58th minute. 0-2. 0-2. That should do it. That should do it. That should do it. Yeah, because he was born in New York. '58th minute. Could also chose Haiti too, couldn't he have? Yeah. 29 goals, 55 matches for Jonathan David. Good for him. The U.S. has lost. They've done nothing all night. They've done nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I agree with that. That is a more interesting question. Thanks, USA, for giving us Martian David. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Plays it back. Out for a throw-in. 59th minute. There's still 31 minutes plus stoppage time, but the way the USA's been playing, it's going to be a wonder if they score one goal, let alone two. Well, technically true. The country of birth does a lot of heavy lifting here. His family stopped in New York for a few months between Haiti and Canada. Canada. I was still thinking about the Mile High Air joke. 2-1 Dominica. Interesting. Anything can happen. Yeah, but they've done nothing all night. I don't know how the USA would just wake up and score twice in 30 minutes. I don't see it. Especially, or even 3 times. At worst, this is going to be a draw. At worst. This is way better than I expected. Way better than I expected. Plays forward. Good clearance. Way better than I expected. Exactly. Or Declan Rice. We got to respect the quality they have, though, even now. Yeah, but there's times where you could be like, yeah, but they've done nothing. It looks bad. Like, to me, how long is USA able to sign a new coach? Any update? They're still working with Poch. They should have it done by the end of next week. He should be in by the time they play their next friendly, is what they've said. But they've just kept pushing it and pushing it. Why is Notre Dame losing to Northern Illinois? What the hell? Huh? How the hell? Okay, that makes no sense. Notre Dame's losing to Northern Illinois in the third quarter. Luca De La Torre is coming on for Malik Tillman. I mean, I have a soft spot for Notre Dame, but this third quarter just started. It's not like it's late. But come on, Northern Illinois. I did tell Special somebody you should just be a Mississippi State fan. I said, I do have a soft spot for Notre Dame. Always have. This is why you should be a Mississippi State fan. How are you losing to Northern Illinois? Mississippi State would never. Mississippi State would never. Even back in the day when frickin' Rocky Felker and Emery Ballard were there, they would never have done this. They would have never have done this. Sylvester Croom, they would never have done this. Joe Moorhead, they would have never have done this. Hell, Zach Arnett, they never would have. What? I thought Notre Dame was supposed to be better. I thought they were supposed to be a blue blood. What are we talking about here? How? I agree. It's different. It's really different. Besides, I feel like Mississippi State versus Arizona State is going to be a shootout. So, yeah, I probably need this to be comfortable, right? Happy the Florida State's terrible. Go Tigers, but we aren't much better. Dabo's a joke, okay? Man's like, oh, the scoreboard doesn't matter. What a can of corn. What is he doing? What a bumpkin. What a bumpkin. What an idiot. How about use the portal? Mississippi State was number 1 in the country in 2014. They were number 1 in the country 10 years ago. First ever college football playoff ranking, they were number 1. They've been in the rankings a lot the past decade. This is true, but it's also friendly, so. Yeah, Jesse Marsh definitely took this a lot more seriously than the USA for sure. For sure. I do agree with that. 64th minute, 2-0. Not that recently, though. They were in the poll in 2022. Last year they weren't because, yeah, they sucked. But 2022, I mean, that's still pretty recent. The last season they didn't punt away. What kind of schedule do you have? They say it's the hardest schedule in the nation, but I have to say I don't think so. Florida's going to get stomped out by State. Toledo's next after Arizona State. I think Mississippi State's going to be 4-0 going into Texas. It's a question of what happens that week 5 game, but at least they'll be 4-0 going into Texas, right? The only games I'm worried about are Tennessee, Texas, and Georgia. Those are the games that I think 2 of the 3 will be lost. 2 of those 3 will be lost. I think State will beat Ole Miss, though. But everything else, I think State will win. They'll win 1 of the 3 big games and then everything else. So, 10-2. If they win 2 or 3 of the Tennessee, Texas, and Georgia games, Scally, that's awesome. If they win all 3, well, that means they go undefeated. Or shot, goal! Goal for Luca De La Torre. It's 2-1. Luca De La Torre puts it away. That was a bad defensive lapse for sure. Luca De La Torre, 1-2. 1-2. Plays through. Scally had it wide. Crosses it over. Shots blocked. Luca De La Torre's right there with nobody in frame. 66-minute goal. 1-2. 1 back for the USA. It's not over yet. I don't think he was offside, though, but throw in for Canada. 66th minute. Good goal by Luca De La Torre. Heads up play. You can't let that happen. That was an absolute defensive lapse. That was a horrible defensive lapse by Canada. They're going to make a triple sub. Oh, God, Liam Miller. No! They're going to put on Liam Miller. Why are we putting on Liam Miller? Past the post. 67th minute. Also, Georgia Tech playing great this season. They've been playing well. Okay. Also, at least will keep the game even, or keep the game on its head. It won't go wild. Liam Miller sucks. Osorio's on for Eustachio. Laren's off for Tanny Lewis Shea. Schaffelberg's off for Liam Miller. Why's Auburn losing to Cal? As long as we win, Are we really doing this? Canada conceded to USA. Are we really doing this? If we blow the lead, yeah, no, you could say that's embarrassing. Morris is an MLS player. He assisted doing better than European players. Cornelius is down. 68th minute. Aiden or Jordan Morris? Aiden, honestly. We're back. 69th minute. ¿Qué pasa? Aiden's cooking. He is. Canada will likely have to look for a third goal. They're going to bring on Waterman. Ahmed's down as well. Ooh. Joel Waterman looks like he's about to come on. Let's see what happens else. Yeah, me either. Joel Waterman on for Derek Cornelius. 70th minute. Joel Waterman's on for Derek Cornelius. I might have to troll a little bit. I don't know. If Notre Dame ends up losing in Northern Illinois, I might have to just troll a little bit. Pulisic is the DeMar of football. I agree. In through. Keeps him out. What a tackle. What a tackle by Bombito. Corner for the USA. 70th minute. Moise Bombito. Corner for the USA. 70th minute. Corner taken. Header, Richard, saved by Crepeau. Christian Pulisic is the DeMar DeRozan of soccer. Yes. He ain't LeBron. Like, it's not bad to be DeMar DeRozan. Not in my opinion. Haji Wright's coming on for the USA. For Yunus Musa. But yeah, in my opinion, it's not bad to be DeMar DeRozan. I don't know why that would be bad. I may be biased, but I don't know. 71st minute, Canada plays through. Notre Dame got the hardest schedule because they don't forget they have Stanford, Navy, and Army. Well, yeah, they're better than Florida. Fair enough. Goes down. Advantage played. What? 72nd minute. Goes down. 72 minutes of football. That doesn't excuse themselves for losing to Northern Illinois. Yeah, because that's not a hard part of their schedule. De La Torre's goal was heads up. I wouldn't say it was good. It was a good goal, but it wasn't fire. It wasn't mid either. It was heads up though. It was really heads up, I have to say. You can't break down on defense, just leave him space to take the shot. De La Torre is a quality player. Hopefully Cornelius and Johnston are okay. I hope so too. 72nd minute. They're needed, so hopefully they're good by November because we really need them in November for Nations League. Heads up play, I agree, for the Nations League quarters. Because let's remember, the Nations League quarters is what we have in November. We will have Mexico this window. We'll have Panama in October. And let's remember, if they pick up a win here and pick up a win against Mexico, even if they lost to Panama, that should still be enough to keep Canada over Panama in the CONCACAF rankings going into November. So they would have the second best group winner, the worst group winner, or the least better performing group winner in the Nations League quarterfinals instead of the best team out of the 4 group winners or group teams to the teams out of the groups who advance. Let's just put it like that. 74th minute. The 4 group advancers. They wouldn't play a group runner-up, though. There's no way they could catch up to USA or Mexico, but even with these wins, or even with 2 of those wins, if they win all 3, tell Canada to place the gore. It's not up to me. Somehow a missed 53-yard field goal from Northern Illinois to open the half feels like a noticeable momentum swing in favor of the Irish. If it was up to me, I would. I mean, Ahmed's starting to look a little bit hobbled. I would throw Segura in, but see, it's a friendly. They can use as many subs as they want. That is true. I think, yeah, the rules is it's a friendly. They could use as many subs as they want. 74th minute. I would. They've used 5. 74th minute, 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Canada leads 1-2. 1-2. Canada leads still. 2 goals for Canada. De La Torre answers during a horrible defensive lapse, leading to a goal for the USA. Canada is pretty much, besides that, though, they've pretty much absolutely controlled this game. Crepeau picks it up. What other dual nationalities are possible to join up with Canada before the 26 World Cup? Daniel Jebison. Segura, if he gets cap-tied. Arfrifa. Probably will get cap-tied in November. Daniel Jebison. Koleosho still can pick Canada. He probably won't, but he can. He can. Santi Lopez of the Pumas Cantera. Tamori, no. I think he's truly cap-tied to England. I don't think he can switch. I wish he would because, well, I don't know if I wish he would, but it'd still probably be good for our defense if he could, but probably. I think he's fully cap-tied to England now. Shot wide. Be a goal kick for Canada. But Santi Lopez from the Pumas Cantera played for the U20 World Cup. Didn't get called up this window, but it sounds like they're going to try to cap time in November if they have the chance, because that's a competitive game in the Nations League quarterfinals. Cade Cowell's on for Brennan Aronson. 76th minute. I think we'll miss Koleosho, but we'll get Jebison and Lopez. We're definitely getting our free fund Segura, so. We got a Louis Shea and Ubo, of course, but that was already done and dusted. Canada has a kryptonite. It's called Mexico. Sure. If they dominated this USA team, who actually is better than Mexico, what do you think's going to happen to Mexico? Saved by Crepeau, 77th minute. What do you think's going to happen? Hate to tell you, but what do you think's going to happen? Sure. 77th minute. Plays down. Canada definitely didn't let that goal break them, though. Remind Mexico of the Snow Bowl. Mexico hasn't beaten us this decade, literally. Yeah, the last time they beat us was the 2019 Gold Cup. Unless you count the U23 Olympic qualifiers, but does Bryce Young stink? I don't think so. I mean, I think he will be better this year, but we'll find out. 78th minute. USMNT at the Azteca. Oh, yeah, the Azteca. That's what the Snow Bowl's Costa Rica. Azteca is Mexico, Canada. I was like, Snow Bowl. Yeah, it was like Mexico, Canada was the Azteca. The Snow Bowl's Costa Rica. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? 79th minute. What does that have to do with anything? Offside. '79th minute throw in for the USA win to take. $11 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Header. Ooh. Playing forward. In through. Liam Miller. Nope, that gets cleared away. USA versus Canada Ice Bowl. Can we bring Girault if Johnson can't play against Mexico? I'm sure they could call somebody in. Please tell me we're still winning. Yep, Canada's still winning 2-1. With 10 minutes to go. Schwanier to take the corner. Now playing for Grasshopper and Zurich. Good for him, though. 80th minute. Corner taken. Header. Maybe won't be cleared. Miller. Liam Miller takes a shot. Blocked away. Back to Schwanier. Schwanier back to Miller. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Headed away. Be a goal kick. Ooh. Ooh. That's a John Herdman thing, not a Jesse Marsh thing. But, hey, you want to talk about drones? It's like Spygate. Canada won. I don't give a crap what you think. Talk about drones all you want. We won. Talk about drones all you want. We won. And that's how you handle the drone scandal. You handle it like the Patriots handled Spygate. You defend your own. You don't throw them under the bus, Mr. Rick Westhead. And yes, I will say Rick Westhead's journalism in most cases was good journalism. The scandals, the Hockey Canada scandal, the Blackhawks scandal, that was the right thing for him to do. That was good journalism. But the drone stuff that Rick Westhead pulled, that was just grinding an axe. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. Just got home. The USMNT's losing Pochettino my ass. They're already treating him bad by not letting him use the team right now. Well, his contract wasn't completely drawn up. So won't be totally till the Mexico game either. But here's the thing. All right? The drone scandal was overblown. Like, I have more peppies on for Balogun. Here's the thing. The drone scandal is overblown. We're acting like somebody got murdered. Okay? Didier Drogba was asked about it. He's like, everybody does it. If Didier Drogba says everybody does it, why are we acting like we committed a war crime? Canadian fans, the Canadian people, the journalists and the fans are acting like Canada committed a war crime with the drones. When everybody else in the sports world's like, everybody does it. Like, we're just letting ourselves get hammered. Like, Canada's letting themselves get hammered for the drones. The Patriots didn't let themselves get hammered for Spygate. And let me tell you, that's honestly worse. And I'm a Patriots fan. You could learn something from filming NFL practice. You really can't learn anything from filming a football training. You really can't. Except maybe how penalties are taken. I don't really see it. Like, I don't really see how drones help learning anything about tactics. You can see the same thing on video. Like, why do you need drones? It's really just killing two birds with one stone anyway. Spygate was worse because you could actually learn something from filming NFL practice. You can't really learn anything from filming with drones, in my opinion. I don't disagree, but given the context should be given by more bog standard sport journalists. Westhead's job is to investigate and give the results of the investigation. Like the Pats, Canada Soccer's actually take steps to be transparent and clean up. But again, the whole world does it. Brazil, somebody just got caught Brazil using drones. Like, somebody in Brazil just got caught using drones. I hope they're getting hammered like Canada did. -9 points, right? Fines. Come on. Hammer them. You already set the precedent with Canada. -9 points then. Come on. I mean, I guess everybody should get deducted 9 points then. If it's not right, I still don't really see how much a drone helps. You could see anything a drone can see on video. You could watch how a team plays and see the same stuff. I don't really get it. Like, drones in association football makes no sense. Filming practices, filming trainings makes no sense. You could see the same thing in game. You could watch how they play and see the same exact thing you see in training. The only thing it might help is seeing, oh, this is how somebody takes a penalty. But even then, you could find every penalty a certain guy's taken, especially in CONCACAF with, like, how many penalty shootouts happen in CONCACAF. You could be like, okay, boom, boom, boom. He went this way. He went this way. So even then, you could still do that by video. Pepe, shot, blocked away. What a save. Good defensive play. So I still don't get it, really. I mean, that'll be offside. Goal kick, 86 minutes. So, whole world does it. Next stream, Mississippi State versus Arizona State, 9:30. No, Canada. That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. It is self-flagellation. I mean, but everybody, and I guess it's not Westhead's fault, but everybody jumped on every single drop of his during his investigation. Like, oh my God, they committed a war crime. Like, I know Westhead's had some really hard-hitting journalism over the past couple of years that needed to happen, by the way. On the Blackhawks scandal, on the Hockey Canada scandal, the World Junior scandal, he needed to do that. I have no problem with those. The reporting on any of those. I have no problem with that. Zero. I respect the reporting on those scandals. I respect that he went and did that on those scandals, of course. Like, hockey's not something you mess with in Canada, and he went and did it, so fair play. But maybe I'm just more mad at the Canadian self-flagellation about a freaking drone that really didn't help anything. Besides, every game that it came out that they did use drones for, they got their ass kicked. So, again, my point exactly, it doesn't matter. My point exactly, you can see what you see on TV. You can watch them play and be like, okay. You can watch game film and get the same exact thing. I mean, acting like you're Bill Belichick. I mean, it makes no sense. 9:30. Exactly. Everybody should get -9 points then. A little bit. A little bit. Let's take the steps to clean up and be serious about it, but let's not say we're uniquely bad because that's BS. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Going for Canada, yes. I'm talking about the drone scandal. It's the drone scandal that I got. The situation about that. I'm still mad about how Canadian fans handled the drone scandal. It's not. Yeah, like, hope they clean up the mess in-house, but defend your people outside of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, defend your team inside. Like, correct your team inside the house, but defend your team outside the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Spygate. Which actually was a worse scandal because you actually can learn something from filming an NFL practice. 89th minute. Canada fans are crying. Remember Canada drew 0-0 France back in June? Yeah, exactly. They didn't use drones for that, though. Our FIFA's going to come on. Tanny Louis plays it on. Shot blocked away. 30 seconds for stoppage time. BC Place, is that a super stadium? Yeah, I don't think there'll be another retractable stadium in Canada, but that would honestly be smart. Throw in would honestly be smart. What are you streaming tomorrow? I'm off. I'll be back Monday for 2 Nations League games. Tuesday is Canada, Mexico. But I'm off on Sunday. I'll enjoy the NFL probably. Should I play defense tomorrow? Well, now you're in the midfield, so that's that. 90th minute. How much stoppage time is 6 minutes? 6 minutes. 6 minutes left in this game. 6 minutes of stoppage time between Canada and USA. Playing forward. 6 minutes, I was right. Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. Smarter to build a dome than a retractable roof in Canada, given retractable only works in certain temperatures. Yeah, but then let me point to the Sky Dome. Let me point to the Sky Dome. That's why the Vikings built a dome. Well, they also built just a stadium with a roof. I wouldn't call U.S. Bank Stadium a dome. It's more of a, I don't know what to call it, but it's a roof. It's like a prism. It looks like a damn prism from the outside. Throw in for Canada. Max got to lock in. I think he'll be just fine. What team do you like? Just do a fixed roof. Exactly. I'm not exactly a contractor, though, so throw in. Let's see if Canada makes their subs. 92nd minute. 4 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Or it is stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. Canada has the lead. Can they hold on for 4 minutes? Or will Tobias time hit? Oluwaseyi. Tani Oluwaseyi. He never says. Jimmy is Toronto. 92nd minute. Yeah. It's Canada the new kings of CONCACAF. I mean, they're the best team quality-wise right now in CONCACAF. Halfway through stoppage time. Last comment. I mean, I heard about Odyssey Jones, but I don't know enough to speak on it. I don't know enough to speak on it. For everybody else to take Canada's Kings of CONCACAF, they would have to win the trophy, but I think talent-wise, they are the Kings of CONCACAF. Halfway through stoppage time, 93rd minute. Canada will make their subs, 93rd minute. I think it's contention between Canada and USA right now. Do you think Chicago will be good next season? Better than last year. I think the Chicago Blackhawks will be better than they were last year. Our free fuzz on for Jonathan David. A free fuzz on for David. And it looks like Choinier's coming off for Nathan Saliba, a former Montreal teammate. 2 former Montreal teammates swapping for each other. Ever listen to Conan's podcast? Sometimes. Also, we're a month away from the NHL season starting. Good. 35th minute. Saliba. '94th minute. 2 minutes to go. We're 2/3 through stoppage time. Lock in. Cade Cowell. Cross in. Saved by Crepeau. That'll be a goal kick. Is this game cap tying? No, it's not competitive. They could start cap tying people in November for the Nations League quarterfinals. Hopefully we're so far away in the second leg that it works out. 95th minute. One minute, 20 seconds to go. Of course, anything else is up to the referee's discretion, but Scally. Good block by Davies. Goes down, free kick. 1 minute to go. 1-2, 1-2. Oh. It's a free kick for Canada, though. Good. 95-20. We're getting to the final 30. We will see what Mexico does. Nice. Ahmed plays it on, or he will play it forward. 95-40. 20 seconds. 18 seconds. 15, less than 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Cowell gets pushed out. Be a throw-in for Cade Cowell with 3 seconds. 96 minutes. Scally. 1-2, 1-2. When does the ref blow the whistles? The question. Oluwaseyi brings it down. Oluwaseyi still on the ball. Tani Oluwaseyi. Still Tani Oluwaseyi. Oluwaseyi. Save. And it's full time. Full time. Canada wins. 1-2. 1-2. Full time for the Canadian men's national team. They win over the USA. 2-1. 1-2. They get the win. Oh my, let's go. They beat the USA. 2-1, right on the money. Jesse Marsh and I both, because he said 2-1. But there you go. Jonathan David, man of the match, man. He was on fire today. Let's go. Let's go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. Canada wins. We move. Mexico, you're next. 2-1. 2-1 Canada. Let's go. What a game. What a performance from Canada. You love it. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Let's go.